Does the president even know the words to the national anthem? Some viewers who tuned in for the 2018 CFP National Championship on Monday weren't so sure. Donald Trump, who was standing on the field, only appeared to sing during parts of the anthem, staying silent through several portions. Naturally, on Tuesday, several late-night comedians latched onto the amusing idea that the president actually doesn't know how the Star-Spangled Banner goes, but during his own monologue on the subject, Trevor Noah made sure to note the irony of this moment. Trump attended last night's game, I assume, to hunt for unpatriotic black athletes, Noah quipped Tuesday. And, as it turns out, he may not even know the song that he has been so passionate about. Noah cut to a video of Trump quasi-singing, letting out an amorphous mumble wail and laughing at the end of the song. "You know, what's funny," he said, "is how Trump comes in at the popular parts of the song. You can see that Trump knows the words to the national anthem the same way we know the words to a Rihanna song." Seth Meyers also pointed out the irony, saying, "You would think that a man who ran on a platform of pure patriotism, and who spent months lecturing athletes about respecting the national anthem, would at least know the words to the anthem. Trump sings the national anthem the way the rest of us sing, Despacito," Meyers also quipped. "Seriously, how do you be president and not know the words to the national anthem? That's like Peyton Manning not knowing the words to the nationwide jingle." In his own monologue, James Corden came up with a single argument. In Trump's defense, it's hard to sing a song while you're also trying to compose tweets in your head. Still, Corden said, he's the President of the United States, and he doesn't know the words to the national anthem. That's disrespectful, isn't it? I mean, what should we do with someone like that? Cut to a video of the president himself saying that, when somebody disrespects our flag, the solution should be to get that son of a bitch off the field right now. Meanwhile, Stephen Colbert and his team took a different approach, creating a video with farcical isolated audio that revealed Trump had actually been mumbling about some recent news items, and sniffling a lot. "So proudly we hailed," for instance, became "going to jail," while "broad stripes and bright stars" became "boob shaken butt stuff." By far the best part, however, came when "red glare" became "red square," and "the bombs bursting in air" turned into "my best buddy is there." Get Vanity Fair's HWD newsletter. Sign up for essential industry and award news from Hollywood. Full-screen photos. 14 White House scandals we loved and lost in 2017. The first truth-bending claim of the Trump administration came just a day after the inauguration, when Sean Spicer introduced himself to the world by claiming that Trump's inauguration had drawn the largest audience ever, despite several photos showing a rather sparse crowd. Within a month, Spicer, once a well-respected journeyman flack in DC media circles, had cemented his reputation as Trump's own Baghdad Bob. Photo left, by Lucas Jackson Poole. Getty Images. Right, by Jules Samadep. Getty Images. Less than 2 weeks after he was inaugurated, Trump bungled a major campaign promise when he signed an executive order restricting travelers from 7 Muslim-majority countries from entering the United States. The order sparked protests across the country and threw border control into chaos as it struggled to implement something. Federal courts immediately blocked the ban, declaring that it was an unconstitutional religious test meant to discriminate against Muslims, and pointed to Trump's own comments as proof. The ban continues to wind its way through federal court, continually hamstrung thanks to the way Trump and then-advisor Steve Bannon mangled its initial rollout. Photo by Stephanie Keith. Getty Images. Back when she was still known as Trump's maternal handler, the White House advisor drew scrutiny for kneeling on an Oval Office couch as casually as if she owned a place she does not. She told the press that she had done so to snap a photo of Trump and a group of visiting presidents of HBCUs, and that it seemed to be the best angle. Photo by Brendan Smilovsky at Getty Images. The lawsuit against Trump University was the perfect allegory for a Trump presidency. The real estate billionaire stood accused of taking tens of thousands of dollars from regular folks, promising that his financial know-how would make them wealthy overnight, and then leaving them with nothing. Back in March, Trump settled 3 separate lawsuits, 2 class action suits and a fraud case, against the university for $25 million. Photo by Bill O'Leary with Washington Post via Getty Images. Of course Melania Trump, former model and Upper East Side inhabitant, would think nothing of wearing stiletto heels while preparing to visit a hurricane disaster zone. But after the internet slammed her for her trendy fashion faux pas, a practice that goes back centuries, she emerged from Air Force One just hours later wearing a brand new pair of white sneakers and what appeared to be a men's button-up shirt. Photo by Alex Wong. Getty Images. North Korea's three generations of punishment law dictates that if a citizen commits a crime, they and their entire family will be sent to prison camps, and the next two generations of children will remain there. Somewhat similarly, Donald Trump declared that Steph Curry's refusal to attend a White House ceremony acknowledging the Golden State Warriors' NBA championship meant that the entire team's invite was withdrawn. When NFL player Tom Brady's turn came for a White House invite, he sidestepped controversy by claiming an illness in the family. Photo by Maddie Meyer. Getty Images. Of all the Trump administration officials who habitually use taxpayer dollars to fund their private jet travel, Tom Price, the former Health and Human Services Secretary, was the only one let go because of it. Granted, his plain use was egregious compared to the other cabinet members being investigated, whereas Ryan Zinke, Steve Mnuchin, and Scott Pruitt racked up a few $1,000s in dubious flights to their homes. And to the occasional donor party, Price spent $400 on flights to places like Nashville, where his son's, Philadelphia, which is less than a two-hour train ride from D.C., and St. Simons, a private island in Georgia where he and his wife happen to own $1 million property. Such graft somehow infuriated Trump, who told reporters that he was not happy with Price's plain profligacy. Photo by Jabin Botsford. The Washington Post via Getty Images.